sometimes I don't want you to just report what we say. I need you to evaluate what we say. How many professors are president around the world? How many PhD holders are president, whether in US, in UK, in France, in Germany, in Japan, you name it. Intellectual, this thing is a different field. Leadership ability is another. And you all can read that constitution by yourself. I have read it. And it simply says, basically, if you can read and write. Because intellectual, your paper qualification sometimes says little or nothing about your leadership ability. And then the second issue, they canvas, and they made a lot of weather out of it, is heavy weather out of it, is whether Muhammadu is the same thing as Muhammad. Exactly the same way that in my own election in 2016 or 2012, my opponent then, PDP, went to the tribunal to say that Aliyu, A-L-I-U, which is how Aliyu is pronounced in Edo State where I was born. But moving to Kaduna, you know that in the north, the same Aliyu is spelled as A-L-I-Y-U. And somebody wanted a governorship election to be cancelled on the basis of this accent and spelling which different part of the country uses. Even children know that that is a joke.
By the special grace of God, who read the heart, who knows the heart of man, who knows the past and the future, who knows the beginning and the end, he sees what you don't see. He knows what we don't know. He knows that Godwin, he comes from a large family in Benin Kingdom. He went to school. He finished his secondary school. He went to University of Ibadan. He finished. There were no issues. Fly colors. He went to US. He did his masters. He came back home. He started helping people to set up businesses, to manage businesses. He helped to set up many banks, including several first generation, second generation banks. Then he came home to give support to me, to bring on board what I do not have. Because I am not a finance man.
So guys, the question now is that who is now deceiving who? Who is deceiving who? The man that said one thing yesterday, today is saying another thing. And you say that person has integrity. And when he was even talking about if you come to their party, all your sins will be forgiven, no matter what. So, and a lot of people are making excuses. That is politics for you. It does not matter. He did not know then. And now he now knows. And you want to tell us that if not because of the fracas between the two gentlemen, you think they would have come up, he would have come up with this. Oh, some people will say, oh, he's not the one that screened the whole thing. Who told you that he's not the one that screened it? People are just going to be talking as if they are talking to children. But that is how the country has degenerated to, because they lie upon lie upon lie. You could see the way he was even defending, Muhammadu and Muhammadi. He was even talking about himself. And meanwhile, the reason why they are talking about a discrepancy in what is this man's name? Obaseki'S certificate. He's talking about Obaseki. And the same man justified and tried to support or to defend the Buhari's name, Muhammad, his own, Aliyu, the way it's being spelled. And they will come and be telling us Okakambu stories. Even the people themselves love to be lied to. If the people are not ready to be lied to, or they don't want to be lied to, honestly, this kind of a thing will not be happening. Because people don't ask pertinent questions because of what you want to get from who. Because of the crumbs falling from the distance. Even what is falling from their table, it is even your own. It is your own thing that is falling from the crumbs that they are even giving to you. What you are supposed to be eating on the table, but they have kept the masses on the floor. That whatever they throw at them, everybody will rush it. It's going to be survival of the fittest. If you are going to get it, fine. If you are not going to get it, you continue to live in poverty. See what is happening. Little integrity, these people cannot just uphold. You cannot uphold. If you are saying something different, you come and tell us, oh, I said this thing yesterday. This is the reason why I said this. And you are coming today to tell us something different. You should be able to explain why you are saying something different today, because they know that many Nigerians are gullible. Many Nigerians will buy to all of these things, and many of them that will buy to all these things because they are looking for, it's not as if they don't even know, but they will tell you, oh, if I ask the question, if I begin to ask him some questions, who that won't help? Will that bring food to my table? Everything is just food, 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 food. What we are going to eat. Of course, food is important. But in the name of getting what we want to eat, that shouldn't even take our senses away. That shouldn't even take our dignity away. You see people now rushing because they always see people that will back them up. They always see people that will rush to what they are saying. They always see people that will buy whatever they are saying. That is why we are not moving forward in this country. If we can stand for the truth, the truth is bitter. It's always hard to say the truth, but once you have said it, or once you are involved in saying the truth, you will see that you have that kind of inner peace that cannot be equated to anything. But everybody just believes that, oh, let me just take whatever I need to get now. Oh, tell them what they want to hear. That is just the only thing. If you tell them what you want to hear, and they will give you what you want. Everybody goes their way, but those are the problems that have been piling up for a very long time. These problems have been piling up and are still there, and people don't seem to even look at it. Once it favors them, oh my goodness, they would defend it to highest level. But if it does not favor them, that is when you start hearing them speaking like this. Somebody was saying, oh, everybody wants to make video, oh, that they are talking about a discrepancy, they are not talking about the UI stuff. The same Oshiomole that said it, you want to tell us when Oshiomole was speaking, he was a child, that he didn't know what he was talking about? Oh, he came from a large family. He went to this, he went to that. No problem. According to what he said no problem. So now, why is it problem? So between 2016 and 2020, now there's been a huge problem that Oshiomole is now beginning to see. And he has said no matter what Obaseki is going to do, he's been disqualified. That is the final. So what are we talking about? And people are there clapping. The same people, you will see the majority of them, because they were together, even with Obaseki, all of them were laughing and all of that. Now they've been divided. And some of the people who are with him now, they were here inside that video when they were doing that campaign. Now all of them, they've forgotten of all of this. They cannot even ask questions. The so-called educated ones among themselves, they cannot even ask pertinent questions. Why this? Why that? If there's other things that you want to really use against him, it's possible for you to use it against him. And one of them, I learned that one of the APC chieftain who is in Oshiomole's camp, he said it on national television that the reason why they are after this man is because he's not carrying everybody along. That is just the thing. We all know they can come and be painting, oh, we don't want what happened in Bayelsa to repeat itself. No, that is not the true picture. And the same thing, they are saying, oh, PDP cannot even take him. That if PDP, because this man is a liability. But the same PDP took him to court last time, and they went to how many courts, until even the Supreme Court, and they threw away that allegation that about school or no school. So how do you expect the same PDP to say they want to fight against that thing, that even after they have gone to court, they were able to be explained to, that this issue of a school certificate or whatever is a non-issue? And meanwhile, Oshiomole is telling us that the Constitution says if you can read and write, and that is what it is. And because when he was trying to defend Buhari, that if you can read and write, they have already watered it. This man will come and be telling you the same thing. They will paint everything Keyamu, because that was what he said. Say, according to the Constitution, that only if you can read and write, that is the minimum qualification. And Buhari can read and write, according to what they said. He can read and write. So what has not changed? If you know all of those, then what has not changed that he presented this thing? Well, this man is not even saying anything, because some people are saying, oh, what the certificate Obaseki presented in 2016 is different from what he's presenting now. And this man himself is not ready to say anything, so that we will know whether what he presented there, the certificate he presented or presented then, and what he's presenting now, they are two different things. He should even come and speak. He said he does not even want to appeal it, and that is where people are not even getting it right. I don't know whether because it just felt that it's a non-issue, because even court itself had already he has been vindicated by the court when PDP took him to court. So I don't know whether he has his own plan and all of that. Maybe they just want people to be talking about it, because some people are making excuses. Yes, he talked about he presented different certificates, different this and this and this and that. But if you can check from the video what Oshiomole was trying to say, you just be surprised at what is happening. What is really happening with us, even as a people? See what they are trying to defend, even in the midst of when things are glaring, when you know that these things are lies, they will defend it. But if it suits them, oh my goodness. And some of the videos too that we saw when he was even saying manner of things to Obaseki, Ezeyamu, and people tell you it's politics, forget about it, this and this and this and that, all of them now the same thing. But one thing I just believe that even the Obaseki that we're even talking about, it's not matter of where you belong to, but let us say the truth. Let's even face the truth. Tomorrow now, two of them will still come and be doing 5 and 6. And a lot of people that are supporting them, not even supporting them, they will not say, oh, and that was in past. There's nothing like a permanent enemy or friend. It's permanent interest that matters. And they will come and defend it. So guys, let us hear your opinion concerning all of this. Leave your comments below in the comment section and let us have your take as well. Thank you.